Well, the boss called me up and said, come in to work. I just hung up on that slave driving jerk. I'm going to wrestling. Going to wrestling. Well, you'd think I'd rather be sweating on a dock or watching somebody use a hammerlock. I'm going to wrestling. Going to wrestling. R-A-S-S-L-I-N, that's wrestling. R-A-S-S-L-I-N, that's wrestling. Well, I love to...
Hey, what's up, lovely human beings? This is the 282nd edition of Wrestling with Trivia. I'm, of course, your host, JPO. We got a very special match here for you. He's in the house. I don't know if you guys saw this, but our Roman Reigns has been defeated. The new champion is in the house. Jacob Cameron defeated what many thought was the undefeatable. He did it, and because he's here now, it's a world title match. This is his first match. We are all here to fight him for that world title. Jacob, how you doing, good sir?
I'm doing very well. It's gonna be a good match, and I hope that I'm not a one-hit wonder.
We'll find out because people that love to hit other people. Nicholas, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm ready for some wrestling trivia.
Up next, you know him, you love him, or maybe you don't. I don't know how you feel. It's Brendan.
Well, thanks for having me. It's always fun to be in WWT. Did not think it was going to be a title match tonight, but you know what? Hopefully I can finally win a title.
I wish you all could see Richie dance off screen to the opening like I could. It makes my heart warm. Richie, how are you?
I'm good. I didn't realize you beat Cass. I'm jealous.
Richie admits he doesn't watch the content. Thanks, Richie.
Well, anyway, Turner.
And speaking of people that will beat Richie tonight, Turner, just like old times. How are you?
I have a steel plate in my arm now, so I'm one step closer to being Lex Luger. Richie, if I can just borrow your wheelchair after this, the role reversal will be complete.
All right.
Thanks.
10 years from now, he's going to pull the Bob Orr, he's still going to have that on. And last but certainly not least, Dwayne the Tub, he's drowning. Dwayne, how are you?
All right, it's good to be here, guys. Glad to see everybody. I just got one question. Turner, you just got married and you already got a steel plate you're in. What's going on, man?
Life is hard.
That is.
Love is harder.
Ricky, are you better at dancing than Tozawa?
So it might have been a minute, but the same rules as apply. We got 20 mixed bag questions for you, kind of going all over the major companies throughout history. Best one with the most points at the end wins. You get 20 seconds to answer. If you need an extension, a repeat, just let me know. You get 3 of those. Hands on screen as much as you can, so we all know we're on the up and up. And best of luck to everybody here tonight. Hey, it's Mania season, y'all. What was the first ever WrestleMania match?
Locked in.
I did watch WrestleMania. Full Malcolm's thing. I think.
Oh yeah, wait. I was on that episode. Yeah, so we should vote. I don't do that show often because I don't love watching old pay-per-views.
What?
I look for the future. I like watching the future current stuff, Michael. You see, wrestling still exists. You haven't watched these last few years, but it still goes on. It's still a thing,
Does not compute.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Richie doesn't remember. What you got, Jacob?
Tito Santana versus the Executioner.
Nicholas.
I just wrote down Coco Beware.
Also misspelled Coco. Brendan.
Tito Santana versus the Executioner.
Richie.
I watched it, I swear, but Invisible Man versus Invisible
Michael. That's WrestleMania 2.
Tito Santana versus someone who absolutely positively was not Playboy Buddy Rose, the Executioner.
Oh, did you not write it down?
I can't write, Jordan.
You didn't tell. I forgot. I'll come to you first, Dwayne.
I had the wrong name. Got it for the.
Alrighty. You gotta remind me of these things. I didn't know what your update was.
That's why I said locked in at the beginning. That's what I'm doing.
It makes sense in retrospect. Razor Ramon's last televised WWF match came as a loss to whom? At Good Friends, Better Enemies pay-per-view. And obviously, yes, I'm referring to Razor Ramon, not Scott Hall. It's before anyone gets smart with me. Yo, what up, Eric in the chat?
I'll be seeing you later.
So you mean
That sounded ominous, Jacob.
Well, for a second, I thought he meant Razor Ramon, and I'm like, don't say that, Jacob. You got a long life to live.
Let's not.
Five,
start.
four,
Are we seeing Razor
three,
later? That's creepy.
Hands down, Michael.
The man they call Vadur.
Dwayne.
Who?
It's Vader.
Dwayne.
I put Diesel.
Richie.
I put 1, 2, 3, kid.
Brennan.
Owen Hart?
Nicholas.
Is it Goldust?
And Jacob.
Vader.
It's time. It's Vader time. Bookend the correct answers there. Yeah, I'm putting over Vader. All right, one of my favorite questions I've ever asked. Prepare, though, yourselves for this. What title had champions that include Kota Ibushi, Dick Togo, a chair, Rey Mysterio, Colt Cabana, Chuck Taylor, Scott Hall, a monkey, Ryan Nemeth, Ricochet, Rhino, LA Knight, Brian Kendrick, Ron Funches, Serial Man, Santino Marella, Excalibur, Tommy Dreamer, Vince McMahon's Walk of Fame star, X-Pac, a printed email, Brandy Rhodes, Hornswoggle, Joe Hendry, Shayna Baszler, Invisible Man, Tommy Dreamer, MJF, Leo Rush, Chopsticks, Nate Webb, Young Bucks, the Young Bucks book, A Christmas Tree, Joe Janela, and many more.
I got after the first, 3, if even that.
There you go.
What was the first part of the question? What title?
What title have all of these competitors had?
Competitors? That's a weird term you should choose for this.
I put it in quotation marks, Brandon. I missed you, buddy.
Miss you too, man.
I might be. We'll see on who gets the points here. Depends on if you guys can nail it or not. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time, Dwayne.
Yes.
You got it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, here we go.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna go take a coffee break.
Well, I'm just gonna give him the normal extension. We're not gonna go through the list.
Okay.
I'm going to throw one more name in there that
4,
counts. Jack the
3,
Jobber.
2,
I was about to mention that.
1. All right. There's hints. 2, 1. All right, Michael.
I'm not sure what the actual title. It's like the DDT. I say open weight title.
All righty, Dwayne.
No idea.
Richie.
I'm going to put open weight and I changed it to metal weight. I don't know if that's one.
Okay, so maybe Brandon.
Yeah,
Is the Iron Man Heavy Metal Weight Championship.
that's what it is.
All righty, and Nicholas.
CPW, WCPW Championship. Alright.
DDT Iron Man Heavy Metal Weight Championship.
Nice.
Yes, those guys nailed it. I'm not sure if weight's in there, but regardless, they're definitely Jacob and Brandon will definitely get the point there. Yes, all those things people have won. I believe also Grapefruit. Weird things have won that title. A truck.
The belted.
There's been 3 invisible
Yoshiki.
wrestlers.
Trent Beretta and Kalen Crawford, known as what in the WWE? So
Lockdown.
tag team.
By the way, Michael, there is, I think a couple open weight championships in that promotion.
Okay.
I think it's actually their top title.
No.
I could be wrong.
Shit.
I don't pay much attention to it other than the comedy aspects of it.
5,
Oh, me
4,
too.
3,
Extension.
2. One more time for Richie.
He's not wearing a wrestling shirt, so he doesn't get an extension.
Hey, this
Might
could
be,
be like an Cactus Jack thing, but it's not.
I thought it was a Dude Love shirt, actually.
I love Cactus Jack.
Well, we're paying attention to not bantering Brandon because you're back to 5, 4,
Sorry.
3, 2, 1. Fans down. Fans down. I was about to say to Jacob, but no, Michael.
The Dude Busters.
Dwayne.
Okay.
That's right.
Richie.
That extension worked well. Nothing.
Alrighty, Brandon.
Yeah.
The Dude Busters.
Nicholas.
Deuce and Domino.
Okay, they had different names. And
The Dude Buster.
Dude Buster is correct.
Dude Busters.
At Backlash 2009, Legacy, or in Road to DiBiase, defeated DX and Whom in a 6-man tag for the WWE Championship. Ooh, yeah. Save your tears for another day. I'm going to stretch my knee so I probably get an extension here for free.
Wait.
All right. Shamil, Schlemazel, pens down. Michael.
This rings 0 bells for me, so I will say The Big Show.
Wayne.
For the WWE title, I put Triple H.
Richard.
Yeah, I put John Cena.
Brandon.
I originally put Shane, but I changed it to Batista.
Bad call. Nicholas.
John Cena.
Jacob.
Batista.
No, it sadly was Shane McMahon is what we're looking for. Shane McMahon was the
What
sixth
the- okay.
participant there.
I got mixed up.
I'm going to show you a screen grab of a pay-per-view match. You name the pay-per-view. You don't necessarily have to give me the year. But when did this awesome stuff happen?
Oh, God.
Oh.
I'm sad I got
no.
this one right away.
There goes the quads. There they go.
You don't need the year?
Nope. Not necessary. Just give me the pay-per-view.
Uh-huh.
I could give you the year, but I'm not a smart aleck like Cass.
Shots fired.
Right in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me take this down. Michael.
Is it Over the Limit?
Dwayne.
Armageddon.
Richard.
I think it's over the limit.
And Brennan.
I think Meltzer named this as the worst match of the year, but it was at Over the Limit.
Nicholas.
I said WrestleMania.
No. Jacob.
What a great.
The Budokan, and then main evented Over the Limit 2012.
Total limit is correct. Next up is My Journey. I'm according to CageMatch.net. I'm going to give you their kind of projector in the main companies. Name the wrestler who was in the WWE from 2004 to 2011. Popped over Lucha Underground from 2014 to 2016 and 2018. Was in TNA for 2017 to 2019. Back to the WWE for 2020. Yeah, I don't have words anymore. 21.
Jesus Christ.
And then the AEW from 2022 till now. Yeah, never forget. Not only was that the pay-per-view, it got the main event over Punk and Bryan. Let me repeat that. It's not like there was not an undercard. Punk and Bryan was on the card.
Christian also won the IC
Yep,
title.
sure was.
I mean, you're probably not going to do the. Oh, you could have done the IC. I mean, again, WLC could have been the main event compared to that. 5, which is actually a good match. Sorry, I
Extension.
not WLC. The extension for Brendan. Pure Life.
I can't pull it.
Have you done the ASAP with or
There's nice.
just My Journey questions?
I could.
Yeah.
I could also do my best Sandman impression.
That was
Ow.
excellent.
I just kept hitting myself because it kept going to the side. All I did was punch myself in the head.
You're not bleeding.
Did not work out. Sorry, let me choose for Richie. 5, 4, Kobe. 3,
I'll take an extension.
2, 1. Oh, a little more time for Michael.
Well, this is the big
Good. Now I can make my answer legible.
I think I got it.
There
I'm
you
not sure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Locking in. Locking in. Pens down. Michael.
I have no idea. I said Paul London.
Dwayne.
John Morrison.
Richard.
I think this is John Mark.
Brandon.
It is John Morrison.
Nicholas.
John Morrison.
Jacob.
John Morrison.
Oh, I'm sorry. I needed you to write Johnny Nitro, John Morrison.
I was about to say,
Johnny Mundo, Johnny Impact, Johnny TV.
Elite, yeah. So not enough answers there, but now John Morrison is totally fine. What solo wrestler is credited as the second ever TNA Tag Champion? And by that I do refer to when they broke off from the NWA and it was now the TNA Tag Titles. Yes. Morrison, Mundo, Nitro, TV, etc.
In between two. But I think that was this one.
Ooh. We'll find out if you had the right one in 5, 4, 3. More time for Dwayne. I believe it's second, I think. I should really keep track.
No, this ain't right. Go ahead.
Or is it? I believe in you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael, what you thinking?
Kurt Angle?
Dwayne.
I almost said Kurt Angle. AJ Styles.
Richie.
AJ Styles.
Brandon.
Angle's the other one I was thinking about. I believe it was Samoa Joe.
Nicholas.
I also said AJ Styles.
Jacob.
I said Sting.
Kurt Angle is the third.
Ooh.
Samoa Joe is the second. Yeah. They
Damn.
team with him. Angle's not
Nice
credited as the
pull.
champion. And Angle takes
Nice
it.
pull.
And then he teams with Sting, which way you might be getting the Sting idea from. Oh yeah, Samoa Joe on almost every side I looked at is credited as the second champ by himself.
It was him and Angle against the Dudleys.
Yeah, which I'm there live. You can find me in the corner somewhere.
Nice.
Here's a good timely question. After losing a SmackDown Tag Title Tournament match, John Cena turned heel for the first time by betraying what cruiserweight wrestler? This wrestler was his partner in the tournament, so it was a short-lived tag team. But this is the first time John Cena broke our hearts and went heel.
Lockdown.
Yeah, Smojo, that Angle. Yeah, Angle is your third, and then we're back to normal after that, I think. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock it in. Pens down. Michael.
Jamie Noble?
What you got, Dwayne?
Nunzio.
Richie.
Billy Kidman.
Brandon.
I also said Jamie Noble.
Jamie Noble, boy. Nicholas.
All right, Billy Kidman.
And Jacob.
Paul London.
Who's that jumping out the sky? It's what was the answer?
Ring.
Billy Kidman. No, it's Billy Kidman. Shows up versus Billy Kidman. With that, by the way, Brendan tying Jacob up with the lead here as going to halfway their question.
Drama.
You know what it is? It's the movie or TV question of the night, everyone's favorite. What current WWE star appeared on the podcast What the Fuck with Mark Maron and later the show Maron on IFC?
What?
Where was this? Can we get a date and time or recent?
I discovered something this weekend. So I went to West Virginia to play in the National Trivia Championship. My team placed 5th out of 245 teams, by the way.
Nice.
But yeah,
Nice.
apparently when no one in the room gets a question right, they call it a bullshit question. So Jordan, welcome to a bullshit question.
All right, hey, next time could you get through that a little quicker? Yikes! All right,
I'm a born storyteller.
2015. Okay, it's not my fault. No one here doesn't know maybe the #1 podcast of all time and a really funny show on IFC that lasted 4 seasons. Screw you guys, go watch it. It's a good show.
I thought the #1 podcast was Chris Van Vliet.
I gave you. No, in wrestling maybe, like not of all times. Get out of the wrestling bubble, Brandon. Says me. Who's
Says the
really
host of WWT.
I was about to say.
I know. Yeah, what does that even mean? The year was 2015, by the way, if that helps. Although, I'm not necessarily saying this is the WWE star back then. I'm just saying that's the year of the episode, and they're currently a WWE star.
He did say current.
4.
Wait a second. Go
Three.
back and say it again. The not or
What?
may not.
It's
What's
it's
your
on the
question?
screen.
I
Current
heard,
WWE.
I heard you say it was in
The-
2015. So what'd you say after that?
I'm just saying, like, I'm just answering. He's a current WWE star. The episode took place in 2015. Doesn't necessarily mean that either correlates or doesn't correlate.
Oh, okay. I thought you said they may or may not still be. Okay.
No, they definitely are. I'm just saying they weren't necessarily in 2015. Maybe they were. I'm just saying that doesn't necessarily help you.
I got the first
They're
season of
currently on the roster.
back there. I go and watch it and come back.
Might not be season 1, so I don't know if that would help. 5, 4. It might be 3, 2, 1. It's a good show. Screw you guys. Michael,
Cody Rhodes.
Dwayne,
Sheamus.
Richie,
Biggie.
Brandon,
Dodo McIntyre.
Nicholas,
The Miz.
Jacob.
LA Knight.
That is indeed a dirty sweep. Shut up, Michael. Looking for CM Punk. CM Punk was on the
Oh,
show.
okay.
Aaron get in the way.
A lot of sense.
I had
Also on the
to
episode,
start to tell me
Colt
it's
Cabana.
2015.
His good friend, Colt Cabana.
That's-
Hey
Mm.
guys, I decided to double dip on Who Dis this week. I have a picture of a tag team. I don't believe there's a tag team name, but I am looking for both singles names. So give me both of their singles names.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Picture
Beyond
reform
image.
slow.
Michael Turner and Dwayne Atkinson.
Okay.
It's a picture of me and Jordan, the current Lights Out Tag Team Champions.
Yeah. Not Brandon.
Hey Jacob, aren't we due for a tag title shot?
I have no idea.
We should be.
What a
We should be.
what a partner. Way to hype up the match. 5,
You don't
4.
want the smoke. I
Three.
can't.
Hey,
I've got
job.
no picture.
Wait, you don't see anything, Michael?
No, I see nothing. I got a wheel of death.
But
Oh wait,
does
now I got
everyone
it.
else see it?
Now I got
Oh,
it.
okay.
I can see it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
I can see it. I got an answer.
4, 3, 2,
Ah.
1. Yeah, I was gonna say, Michael. I hope you have it. What do you got?
It's Nova and Chris Chetty.
Dwayne,
I have no idea.
Richie,
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, now you said it. I can see it. No, I didn't get it.
Brennan,
Duck and cover.
Nicholas,
Who's ducking his cover?
Yeah, I got nothing.
and Jacob.
Nova and Chris Chetty.
Hey, number Chris Jetty, good stuff there. Jacob taking the slight lead back with that one. Who is the only person to win singles gold on an AEW Battle of the Belts? So all those Battles of the Belts, only one person has won singles gold.
Good job, Tony Khan.
And you went to a battle, didn't you?
I don't. Was I at one? No. Was I?
No,
at
Michael
one?
went to one.
Oh, Michael won. Okay.
Yes, I was at the first one.
Oh, nice. I hope this doesn't correlate to that.
I think it might.
World title match.
Oh, hang on. I do know. Yeah.
Oh, Chris Cass would have had the question right. Thank you, Chris.
Yes, Chris Cass, master of bullshit.
Oh, hang on. Well,
It really is a good show. 5, 4. He interviewed Obama, guys. It's a very well known podcast. 3.
I know him from Glow.
Yeah, see, all right, well. You good, Richie?
yeah.
All right, Michael,
I said Sammy Guevara.
Dwayne.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay, and Richie.
Sammy Guevara beat Dustin Rhodes.
All righty, better marker, please. Ready.
I didn't have a clue, so I just threw out Chris Statlander.
Nicholas
Jericho.
and Jacob.
Scorpio Sky.
Sammy Guevara is correct here. Yeah. TNT title. I think the only other one is Dustin and the Von Erichs for those Ring of Honor Trios titles.
Okay.
What was the name of the match Dustin Rhodes and Blacktop Bully had when WCW Uncensored 95 led to both men's firings?
Locked in.
Tony
Tony Khan's going to redo this, and you know he is.
What was the name?
What was the name of the match?
Yes.
That's the question.
Huh.
Had a very specific name.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, I
WCW
found this number
1995, so I
1-on-1.
banned Michael Turner from answering this question.
Hey, I gotta go over the place. Not that many WCW.
I watched this tape
I'd be the only one.
so many times. Why? Because I'm a glutton for punishment.
So are they.
Yes, this is an awful show. It's so
Oh,
bad.
yeah, it's terrible.
And the show somehow gets even worse from there.
But Sting versus Avalanche was okay, but yeah, after that, just oh god.
Hall of Famer Avalanche.
At least it was. I mean, I know this is a different year, but at least it wasn't the Tower of Doom match.
Yeah,
That messed up.
very good.
You know, Piz is going to make us watch this eventually for. But you pretty much watch it already.
You don't love Z Gangsta? What's wrong with you?
Or was it? But the
How
one
many
that
gimmick matches that man have?
I know we call the final solution.
Yes, the final solution. God.
I did 5,
So cringe.
4, 2, 1. Michael.
Meh, king of the road.
Wayne.
King of the Road.
Richard.
Come back to this one. Right? What fuck else, MP?
Brendan.
They were both fired after this match. King of the Road.
That's in the question. Nicholas.
Lights out.
And Jacob.
Okay, I don't read that part.
King of the Road.
King of the Road is correct.
I read half of it and knew the answer. That's all I needed.
I don't normally do this, but I also did I did another photo. I guess I went photo
Oh.
every night. This one I want both singles names, singles and the tag team name, and then we'll do
Oh.
the rules if for some reason you can't pull that. Michael, can you see the photo?
Yes, I
What
can.
in-
And I'm locked in.
What the?
Are you aroused?
Yes.
Waste of my time.
You say you want both?
Weird.
You say you want both the singles names and the tag name?
I want
Oh.
singles name and the tag name. Yes.
Okay.
Can I do my Howard Finkel voice?
If you didn't, I would be upset.
Fantastic.
And 5,
Extension. I'm just gonna try
3. One more time for Richard.
I think I might have this. If I do, I will be impressed with myself. Oh, I know this. This is Tyler Rex and Kurt Hawkins when they did the Chippendales gimmick.
Spoilers, Brandon. Jesus.
Remember that? Remember that mess?
5,
No,
4,
thankfully don't.
3, 2,
probably
1. Pens down, Michael.
Romeo Roselli, Antonio Thomas, the Heartbreakers.
Eight.
Okay, Dwayne,
Wait.
I put Harry and Laurie, Dumb and Dumber.
Richie,
Antonio the Promise Thomas, Romeo Roselli, the Heart Throbs.
The Heartthrob. That's
Brandon,
Oh my god. I didn't get the last names, but I did say Antonio and Romeo the Heartthrobs.
so that's fine. I'm not going to argue that. Nicholas
Yeah, I didn't get it.
and Jacob.
Antonio and Romeo, the Heartthrobs.
Yeah, because most of the time they did abbreviate just to the first name. And actually, give me a second here. Talk amongst yourselves.
Ooh. So am I the only one who didn't know that Mark Maron was like an actual person and thought it was Hank Azaria?
That's funny.
So I'm inclined to give it to Michael as well because that is their OVW name.
Yeah, that's what they were in
That was
OVW.
legitimately their name. So
I
yeah,
think they went
Fair
by,
they were billed by that.
Same
that-
thing rules, so
I
sure.
think they went to TNA briefly.
Yeah, like I said,
would say.
unless I do specify, give me this exact company's
were-
name.
They were way gayer in OVW.
Yeah, look up those
Dear.
vignettes if you want.
Like,
What former ECW World Champ defeated CM Punk at Ring of Honor Glory by Honor 2003 in this person's only Ring of Honor match?
Locked in.
I want to go that
yeah,
one.
you would get this.
Yeah, I would.
ECW.
That's a move.
ECW.
We should get A. Two of the greatest companies of all time, ECW and Ring of Honor. Come on, guys.
That's correct.
Yeah,
match?
we'll go with
Great
this one.
question.
Meh.
I put in A and
5,
ECW.
4.
Extension,
Okay.
please.
More time for Jacob.
Champions don't get extensions.
When did that happen? Brandon, I'm not loving all the made-up rules.
I'm sorry, I'm being like such a tool tonight.
All right, 5,
Sassy.
4, 3, 2, 1. We did. All right, Michael.
The person that most people around trivia circles compare me to, Terry Funk.
Forever, Dwayne.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Richie.
I knew I had it wrong then. I'm like, they don't compare to Raven.
Brendan. Now, we're having a couple matches. Bigelow never in Ring of Honor.
I said the Sandman.
Also, never in Ring of Honor. Nicholas.
Said Elijah Burke.
I would not have said ECW without referring to another ECW. Also, never ECW will champion either company. Jacob.
Just incredible.
Couple Ring of Honor matches, but only Michael getting the point. Tying up with Jacob now. That was indeed a Terry Funk match, his one and only Ring of Honor.
Did Terry Funk not want to go? You want Punk to go?
He's Terry Funk. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to argue Terry Funk going over. Septa Lander will go down as the final TNA Digital Media Champ. What other female was the first Digital Media Champ?
I'll do
And
All right, calm down.
You would know this, Brandon. TNA.
Recent TNAs, though.
so coming from someone who hates TNA but yet has won TNA trivia matches.
Yeah, but
I still hate it. I just happen to know like 8 questions
4,
in that game.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, Michael.
I say Laurel Van Ness / Chelsea Green.
Dwayne.
That's a damn good answer, Michael, but you're wrong. Jordan Grace.
Richie.
Jordan Grace.
Radan.
And I believe she dropped it to Matt Cardona, Jordan Grace.
She did. Nicholas.
Yeah, I said Chelsea Green.
Jacob.
Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace is correct. Jacob to double digits with that question. 17 and Backlash 2017. The Usos defended their tag titles when they defeated what former NXT tag champs in this team's only 2v2 PLE tag title shot?
I feel like the 2v2s.
Sure.
I'm in.
Locked in.
Maybe. Just me being specific.
Eric, patience. We're almost done.
And 5.
What is it? Am I invited?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Michael.
I said the big guy and the little idiot, or Enzo and Cass, whatever you want to call them.
Oh, okay. Dwayne.
American Alpha.
Richie.
The Ascension.
Brennan.
Sorry, Michael. Enzo Cass never held those titles, but I said Brazongo.
And Nicholas.
War Machine.
And Jacob.
Breezango.
Tyler Breeze, Fandango, Breezango is correct here. Who did Jeff Jarrett face off in his one and only singles match in WWE in 2019? Well, during his only singles match in that last little tiny run. Y'all know what I mean. Fuck you.
Remember that at all?
It's true. As Fandango would say, it's mother loving true. All right, Chris.
Well, you weren't in the match.
Could have signed up. Could have signed up.
Yeah, but no, you lost your title, and anyway.
And then he lost his smile like Shawn Michaels. It's 5,
Yeah.
4,
He doesn't get a rematch.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, Michael.
Chad Gable.
Dwayne.
Was it Elias?
What you got, Richie?
Was it Elias?
Brandon.
Elias?
Nicholas.
I got nothing.
Jacob.
Elias.
Yeah, he walked to the ring with Elias. Your penultimate question here, another WWE rules. What two wrestlers won the 2023 Owen Cup in AEW?
Lockdown.
Ugh, fudge.
2023.
Stop yelling at me.
Probably wrong. Let's go for it.
Oh, actually, shit. I have the wrong year, but that's fine. I was like, oh, I know those. You're easy.
I'm not sure if I had the right year either.
I probably have the wrong year too.
We'll go there.
Alrighty, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael.
Oh shit!
I definitely have the wrong year. Let's say Samoa Joe and Chris Statlander.
Alrighty, Dwayne.
Oh, I think I got the wrong year. Ricky Starks and Willow Nightingale.
What you got, Richie?
Adam Cole and Britt Baker, DMD.
Brandon.
That's what I said. Adam Cole and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Nicholas.
Said MJF and Britt Baker.
Jacob.
Ricky Starks, Willow Nightingale.
Have some faith in yourself, Dwayne. You and Jacob getting the point. That is the Ricky Starks and Willow Nightingale year. Your final question of the night. Another WWE rules. Besides his fellow Shield mates, Seth Rollins has held WWE tag titles with 3 other people.
Jesus.
I'm in.
Bye, Michael.
Well, I mean, Jacob's retaining, so it doesn't matter anymore, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
Bye, Michael.
Michael!
4, 3,
You used the wrong hand, didn't you?
2, 1. Michael.
I just saw the question. Give me a second.
Oh, I didn't know you. Like, you just left after we had
Hey,
looked at
give
it.
me time.
I didn't know. You're good.
I only have one of them anyway. It's fine. Jason Jordan,
Alright, that's,
Invisible Man, and Invisible Stan.
All right, you might get the point. Dwayne,
I'm with Michael. Jason Jordan's all I can think of.
you might get the point. Richie,
Buddy Murphy, Jason Jordan, and Braun Strowman.
you might get the point. You're going to get the point. Brendan
Jason Jordan, Braun Strowman, Buddy Murphy.
and Nicholas.
I said Kane. That's all I got.
Jacob.
Braun Strowman, Jason Jordan, Buddy Murphy.
And your winner and still your WWT World Heavyweight Champion. He lives up fight another day. Will be Jacob Cameron. But very tight game. Brendan Rutledge showing up once again with 12 points on the board, only 2 behind. Michael right on the cusp of double digits with a 9er on the board. Yeah, I said a 9er. Let's see. We got Richie at 8. We got Dwayne popping in with 6 points. And Nicholas had some points on the board as well. Jacob, you did exactly what you hoped to do. You got through your first challenge here. You got some good competitors, but you eked it out, my friend. Plugs, parting words.
YouTube at RyanCam20. It was a privilege to be on. Didn't think I was going to be on tonight, but I was glad to be on. Grateful to meet up with these guys. Grateful to play. So looking forward to doing it again.
Brandon Rutledge had a fantastic game, my man. Plugs, parting words.
Yeah, unfortunately, second guessing myself on those two questions definitely cost me. Me and Jacob would be going to overtime by now, but it is what it is. Always a fun day. Hopefully, me and Jacob could play against each other again, maybe 1-on-1 for the title. We shall see.
Michael Turner, now that Chris Cass lost his title, you're the longest reigning champion in WWE because you're still the TNA Wrestling Trivia Champion. Plugs, words.
Fuck that title. I relinquish it. Whoever wants it can pick it out of the trash can it belongs in.
I think Cass has
Risky
it.
went over. Richie, now that you're the new TNA Tag Trivia Champion, you just picked it out of the trash. Plugs, parting words.
I do remember I'm the one that challenged him to the TNA thing, and then he won. I'm like, what? That's some bullshit. But yeah, no, happy to play. I met my expectations. I was here to lose to Michael Turner, and here we go. Here I am. And yeah, so no, good to be here. You can find me on Wheel Movies. 205 Lonely Marks. Next week on Wheel Movies, we'll talk about Hunchback of Notre Dame, and we've got a WrestleMania draft thing coming up on Lonely Marks. So yeah, it should be fun.
Heck yeah, Dwayne, happy you're here. Plugs, parting words.
I am glad to be here, man. It was a good time. I did fairly well, but I don't think just enjoyed the play. I was really hoping to see Chris Cass play, but I guess he's having more fun playing Glee Trivia with somebody else, but it's all good. Anyway, I'm glad to see everybody. I can't wait to do this again. Happy Mania weekend.
And speaking of a man that loves season 3, episode 4 of Glee, Nicholas, plugs, parting words.
I don't think I got that far with Glee.
If I hit something, my bad.
That's all right. But yeah, no, there's always a learning opportunity. These types of trivia matches, you can find me doing any kind of trivia. I'm just down to play pretty much ever. So I like competition. So
For Nicholas, for Dwayne, for Richie, for Michael, for Brennan, for your champ Jacob, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and take it away. I'm sure everyone here respects Jim Cornette.
Thank you, fuck you, bye, boom.